camera.
Mine's charging. My phone's on 20%.
My phone is charging too.
But you have a long cable.
If there's a wheel,
Hold
there's
up.
a way.
Hold up. Ooh. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Ooh. Say it again. Say it again.
I said my phone is charging too. If there's a wheel, there's a damn way. So put your phone up.
Well, guess what?
I'm not playing with you.
A closed mouth won't get fed. You know what I mean? That means I ain't doing it, bitch.
Shut up. Put your camera up. I don't care.
Chat, she's a munch, bro. She's a munch, chat.
The term munch refers to a male.
And it can mean a female too. Munch. Fine, you a munchie. How about that? Nasty frog. Girl, don't get me started. Oh, Black Panther mouth, gorilla knuckles, and elephant toenail clippings.
I'm not playing with you, zip it. Come on now.
They talking to me though. Don't worry about it. Can't be behind. Don't worry about it.
Come on.
Oh, shut up. Let my phone get to 40% first. Can you do that, you munch? Shit. Yeah, your name getting changed in my phone so much. If you don't put that phone back up right now, your phone, your name is changed to much.
And I'll change yours to,
Shut up. Exactly. What's with the long face? Gorilla back looking at?
no color ID.
No caller ID. Oh, for real? That's crazy. Hey, Joey. My boy Joey don't want to talk. Joey, here. My girl's a munch, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Yo, Mike,
brings us to the heart of
Mike, if you're
Texas
talking,
and the
bro,
very
this thing got the
wonderful
same team.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as
chat.
a mirror image matchup between the Dallas Cowboys
Let's try to get this win, you know what I'm saying?
themselves.
We got 4 wins in a row, bro. Let's get this 5th win in a row. And I'm lagging. No.
Brett Maher as
We
this one
starting off
teed
bad
up,
already,
and we are
bro.
underway here at
And it's a good
AT&T
kick, and I'm lagging?
Stadium.
That's crazy. Man, you're a monster.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned.
Alright, let's start a counter. For how many times this dude says munch? Ready, set, ready, exercise.
That was not funny at all, if I'm being
I
honest
don't
with you.
care. I'm counting. 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. You want to say it again?
Oh, no, I put the wrong play. Shut up, Lily.
You shut up. Made me say that word.
What word?
The B word? And you lied? Oh. Don't play with me.
Friendly quit, friendly quit. Shall I accept? Listen, bro. I'm a friendly quit because we got the same team. So you can send that one more time, you feel me? You can send it one more time. Friendly quit, but only because we got the same team, chat. Babe, you a munch. Friendly quit. You gonna friendly quit or not? Cause wait, if I friendly quit, would it
Say munch one more time. And I'll just hang up.
if you friendly quit, if accepted, the game will be over. The game will not count for either player. Alright, bet. Cause we got the same team, babe. We're not Alright, bet. Yeah, cause I don't wanna play that. You know what I mean? Babe, let's count how many letters you wrote for me. How many do you think? Bro, she still writes me letters, bro. Y'all know that?
Everyone.
I find it cute.
And on his birthday. Sometimes just because I feel like
1, 2, 3. I can't really. 4, I think. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We're at the home of the
So if I didn't
Super
count
Bowl
wrong, it's
52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in
about
Philadelphia,
right.
PA.
7 months. Usually wrote
Tonight
2
we've
X.
got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Buddy name is R.I.P. bro. Chat. Let's get this girl, bro. Just to let everybody know and that we're clear. My girl's a munch.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past
That's crazy.
the 30.
He got
and he goes
40 yards on that return.
Just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He'll get this up to about the 44. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his right.
Bro.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Y'all see this chat?
That's an early
I'm gonna show you a play.
So
that QB run shit.
From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play. One of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
What paper am I using? Not my paper.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
And he'll go.
It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
And he'll go
plenty of
nowhere.
traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he's barreling through anyway. They're fortunate.
Ain't gonna lie, you throw that ball, it might be a pick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And Sanders there with a 1st down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That nigga how much?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Rolling to his left.
That's a pick.
Throw here's incomplete.
That's a pick.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Steps away to his left.
Too far.
And that will be incomplete.
You had him, but he was too far.
Get that field goal now. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So
don't mess up, though.
And on comes
you got 5,000
Elliott
people watching, man. Don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held
Get out, coach.
But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Inches. 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Woo. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
That man is not faster than Elliott, bro. Come on.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Did y'all see that, man? Man just went up the gut with it,
and
man.
The Cowboys have taken the lead.
Oh, I missed. Oh.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Was that the third? Was that the third place? Come on, man.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Fumble that.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
That's a cough up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
You threw a pick.
This time for Smith.
You had 2 people wide open. Why would you not?
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Come on, RP, bro. You had 2 people wide open, bro.
Pass. What did you see?
Well, from a
or at
least
a 9-yard.
Guys back towards the quarterback. You're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Again, it's Elliott.
Break off him, man.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 40. 82 yards.
All right, I'm throwing touchdown right
here. So far
I'm sorry, I got this.
Been terrific in this first half. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Now you might have. Hold up.
Prescott.
There he is.
That's caught at the
I got 1st down though.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
This time I better I get what I want.
As you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
I like it enough that I go with this one. Should I go for 3, Chuck?
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Nah, we going.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Go.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Whatever you do, RP, don't quit. You know what I'm saying? Don't show YouTube that
as
you
we
quit.
Step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
We only in the 2nd quarter, man. Just don't quit.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
Every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, good-looking return setup
Hey,
here.
I don't know what you're doing.
And good starting field
You
position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Wow.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so.
People don't know how to do that. You see I just send them to the quarterback? I just send them to the quarterback.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Looking to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds. So possession will stay the same. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Nigga, we get on that bitch one time, nigga.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
A munch. Fuck you. That's what you're...
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, that's
looking
a pick.
Right side, and that's complete to
Bro, you got me. Hold up, bro.
And he's going to have another first
get
down
on
here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd and 9, Hurts dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders.
Y'all just gave this nigga the first down, bro.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hurts on the move. Hurts fumbles it.
Do that shit, nigga. I told you about that. You ain't gonna run that quarterback. You're not gonna keep running that quarterback. You're not gonna keep running that quarterback. Jalen Hurts, listen, RIP. Jalen Hurts is my boy. You feel me? He can't say from Bama Roll Tide. You know, I'm Roll Tide all the way. But you're not going to keep running with him, bro.
In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
A dump off to Elliott. Shows off the quick feet as he takes this one up to the 20. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle complete. It's Schultz. And he's going to have a first down here.
Oh, I didn't know.
Field goal range at the 28. That's it for the first half.
I haven't got caught. I wasn't looking.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I wasn't even looking at the clock, man.
You back now
Yeah.
Charles Davis,
Yeah, I thought I was stupid, huh, RIP? You thought I was stupid?
The Cowboys will get
Yeah.
the football
Thank you, man.
first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt
Risky.
like a sense
What do
of
you say?
urgency from their side.
Thought the offside.
Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Escaping the pressure right. And this throw complete. The defender all
Hey,
over
tell me
that
how
time,
you
and it's
drop
going to
something
lead
like
to
that.
third down.
That was an interesting look there because
I
as
just
soon
look.
as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off
No,
and
you
run
don't
for
just
yardage.
anything. You don't
But what
drop
often
anything
happens
like
now
that,
with these
bro.
quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that
No,
discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a Cowboys.
That's not even the
first
person I
down
wanted.
as
I
they're
just
able
need
to
the
get
first
the
down.
third down conversion. And again, it's Prescott.
That's that shit.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I just had a tutty in my hand. Oh, on Soul, I just dropped a tutty. Zeke just dropped a wide open pass. Zeke, you could have got the fucking game, bro. You pissing me off.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Say, babe, how you do that? Nobody's guarding that.
Flushed out right.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're gone. He just dropped that pass.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after
bro, it's not
back-to-back
even,
incompletions.
defense is so terrible, bro. I'm not scoring on this.
Prescott now.
There he is.
And they're going to get
That's
this
what I
down
wanted.
inside the 15.
I'm going to run that same play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble.
I really want
so everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
And he'll take it into the end zone for
No, he
a
can't
Cowboy
quit. I know he
touchdown.
can't quit.
Ezekiel Elliott.
I need my
his
2 points.
second touchdown of the
Oh, I
night.
know.
And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Well, I can hit you with this right here. I hit you with this right here, right? I hit you with this right here. I hit you with this right here. It's going to square. Just want you to know that.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's
incomplete.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former
DB did not do the route I told him.
changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On first down, Hurts.
No.
And that
We
gonna
locked
be
that down. We
incomplete.
locked those down.
Too tough to hold on to
We
that
locked
one.
those
It's
down.
2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. There he goes, right side.
Somebody invite me to phase,
And
man.
he takes
Somebody
this
invite
one
me to
back
phase, man.
into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I am that miracle.
Charles, for this offense, those
I'm gonna let you come back.
They kind of had
I'm
the
gonna let you
first
come back
half, have
because
now
I feel like it's
followed
not a
them into
game.
the
I'm gonna
second half,
no.
and for this defense,
I'm about to
take
blow you out, bro.
advantage,
I'm about to blow you
turn that
out.
into a
Don't
pick
quit, bro.
six.
Please don't quit. Don't be one of them
Defense is
type.
in a spot now.
Don't be one of them
Thinking
type
about
niggas
ways
that
to
quit.
close this
You
game
feel me?
out
I know
as
you hear me. You got
confidently
the,
as
I see
they've
your
been
mic on
playing.
like that.
I expect them to do
Don't be one of them
exactly
type of
that.
niggas that quit. You feel me?
So they'll get another shot on offense following
Okay,
that pick
take the L,
six.
bro. I don't
And now
want
the
people to
kick
like
is
taking
away. Short
take my L's when I
kick. One
lose.
of the up middle take it now. And they've got it up past the
No, not
35, so pretty good starting field position.
I don't quit. Why y'all gotta quit?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here,
Okay.
right now.
Good play, good play,
They've
good
got
play. I
a
like that.
chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That's quick. We own that. You think we're not on that? We own that. Hey, you would have caught that if you would have just do a hot ball. All you had to do was hit R1. Hit R1 next time, and I promise you, you got that.
have to put yourself in position to make plays.
And hold X when you trying to catch it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Out to his left. Got a man. It's Brown.
How you know I'm up by 25?
At the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I'm up by 22.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Okay, I'm not up by 25. Oh, I'm not up by 25. I'm up.
Hurts, quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Oh, he's running.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Once again with Sanders. And he pushes forward and comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard.
Better pass that motherfucker in. I don't know if I can let you run it.
This is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
He scored, though.
Miles Sanders taking it in for
hey, at least you're not giving up.
And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this
Most people
3rd
give
quarter.
up.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up.
No.
Let's go our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
That nigga a much. Well, look, you gonna do this right, but I'm gonna tell you what you finna do. You finna squid kick it. You finna squid kick it, right? Oh, no, you're not. Oh, you kicked it short, though.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I still get my yards. It don't matter. I'm gonna still get my yards. Uh-oh. Chat, here we go. We got another one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
Let me show you, man.
This
Should I
is
score
sort of
first
what you
place?
would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here,
he's
especially
coming.
a touchdown. It's almost out of
Fuck.
reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call
I ain't scared. I mean, I run the same play.
What you really want to do, even though you
I
know
run
the
the same
scoreboard
play.
is
I
still
ain't
up there and the game's going to go
Let's not be
you take
stupid,
the
though.
spirit away from another team. That their
It's
drive and will to come back and
Let's get
win
this dub
can be
move on.
taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
But this formation is too tough. You don't know what I'm finna do, bro. You don't know what I'm finna do.
On the counter, Valia. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Steps away.
Give me that.
Over the middle.
Give me that. And we go for it. We go for
And
it.
he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Fourth down, Prescott.
We go for those. Oh, triangle wide open. I'm tripping.
Incomplete on the deep ball. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Sanders is into the end zone.
Touchdown in my end zone, bro.
So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Hurts will throw. Complete at the 1.
He did not get that shit.
To within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8.
He didn't get that shit. Bro, I got a pee.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You hit my feet, bro. I got a pee so bad.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Well, he thought he had defense, right? Let me show y'all something.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth.
He thought he had defense, right?
They've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
Let me show y'all
the chess
something.
match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts to realize opportunity?
Real life.
There's a lot going into this one.
I don't think he's dropping that in real life. That's land. Come on now. Stop pulling my dude.
To the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott being chased out left. And they'll get this down to the 47-yard line.
He's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right?
Y'all see it, chat?
For that first
down.
after the D blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
He'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 39, Prescott. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Oh, babe.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I can't hold it. That was a fast P, wasn't it? All right,
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good.
That was a fast P, wasn't it?
First and 10.
Oh my God, I cannot concentrate for shit when I got a P, bro.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And I think this
Dude,
defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
No, stay in bounds.
Just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead.
I know.
You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you
don't worry,
got to
man.
know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And
This
he
man's
can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This man said a nano.
Been struggling a bit today.
Nano.
That was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Prescott to throw.
Idiot.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown.
See, you keep bringing your safety down. I'm gonna eat on that. I'm gonna eat on that.
Stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
Just
Brandon,
because you
when they
did
watch
this
the
to me
film after
shit,
this week, they'll be very proud of every
Just
rep.
because you did
If
this
they
to me
close
shit,
this
bro.
game out, just a few snaps remaining, they can't relax just yet.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to
He was
wind up
spying it.
incomplete.
He was spying it.
Should have
That's me.
been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Ooh! Boy, he should
They
have
will
got 8.
wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I'm playing in this cut. This is when I'm gonna play this man in.
This Philly offense set to go.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That should
Picked
do it.
up by Malik Hooker.
I'm gonna
And
give you a
the
chance.
Cowboys are going to get
I'm
it
gonna throw
back
it.
here just shy of the 20.
Ain't
Not the best of plays
bring
here
your
as a
safety down.
quarterback.
You know,
You're
I'm still eating on
right-handed,
that.
rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
This is fielded at the 27.
You dumb as fuck.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football.
He quit, babe. But come on, let me see you get a touchdown. Let's go. You feel me? It was 31-17.
I see.
Nah, you feel me? Hold on, let me go look at the let me go look at my stats. I got 38 wins, 39 losses. I won 5 games in a row so far. I'm trying to get positive instead of negative. I'm negative right now. That nigga said once I get in the end zone, no one can STOP. No, that's not a bar, man. You what? You know what? Not watching what? You was watching?
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific
Oh,
Northwest
that's how you know, because I was wondering how you know how sometimes the camera is not showing the TVs. I'm like, I didn't really
the Dallas
see
Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
You know what he like to do.
Munch.
Yeah, he a munch. Fresh is a munch, man. We already know what he like to do.
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Oh, good play. Good
And
play.
the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he works his way.
Don't make it obvious
to
he's
pick
gonna
up
run.
4 yards there.
Don't make that
down.
obvious.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Smith now to throw. Open man, that's
I knew you
Noah
was
Fant, the tight end.
It's crazy how I knew
And
you
he'll be
was
tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now Gino. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Smith on 3rd down. This one goes underneath to Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Here's Walker, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Prescott. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. Play action now, Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll try the right side with Elliott. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Uchenna Nwosu. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now Prescott on 4th down. Looking left side.
Oh my
he's
God!
got a man. That's Schultz. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Gino on 1st down. Returning right back to Lockett. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Just when you want on a 1st down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now it's Smith.
Reading that, bro. Like I'm on that.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
And he knows it's a pick.
With 26 seconds to go until halftime. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Walker. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. The final shot here before break. Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Bro,
Tyler Lockett. As time
it wasn't
expires in the
there.
first half.
I'm sorry,
and
bro.
the
This shit was not
Seahawks
there,
will
bro.
extend their lead on the final play of the
there.
half. And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Prescott to throw on 4th. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott rolling to his left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
His throw incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Smoke after this one.
On 1st and 10, Smith.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
A good gain on 1st has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. To throw is Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Huh?
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Josh Jones in on the stop. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Prescott now. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
He won't put his mic in and run it back, though.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 39 yards. And the Seahawks have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Come on.
They'll set up to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
57, Mike, 57. I'm trying to collect.
On second down, Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 58 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Hey, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just call the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is often an impossible task.
You're in the presence to let them like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog riding with the hillbilly. Q-Bone stallion with the lip. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border. So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down.